Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is part 3 of the McLaren 720S interior modeling. Don't get those two twisted. I will be uploading the next part of the exterior modeling after this video, which will be part 12 of the, interior modeling. So yeah, expect that in like 3 to 4 days. I don't know. Again, no promises. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today. Let's see. Okay, nothing much, just some parts here, just putting this rubber thingy here, and this under parts, and this and this. Okay, nothing much, but could take quite a while. So yeah, let's just jump into the main tutorial. Okay, so this is where we left off the last time, and we just want to get some things in place. So first of all, we're going to put this first black rubber thingy here. So yeah, let's just go to side view, jump into edit mode. Before I forget, let us turn this on. Okay, and that is done. Okay, so what we want to do first is start from here. We can take everything here and come all the way. Oops, sorry. Start from this one here and then all the way up until you get, when you get here, you can just jump over and cross to the other side. And yeah, let's just stop here. So make sure you select the ones at the extreme end, not these ones on the outside here, ones at the extreme end. So yeah, we're going to shift D to duplicate that, and then press P to separate selection. So now let's select the one we just took now. So we're going to be doing this little by little. Okay, seems like we selected some extra vertices that we did not need. So yeah. So okay. So we're going to start from these ones right here. First of all, let's eliminate this vertex. So select it, press X, and then dissolve vertices. Sorry. Yeah. So we're going to select from here all the way down to here. Let's G and then move it to the X axis a little bit, just a little. Okay. Okay, let me just examine this a little bit. Okay. You know what? Let's just, yeah, leave it as at that. And then what we want to do now is select from here and then extrude it towards the x-axis. So E and then X, move it inwards a little bit, which just something like this. Oh yeah. Is this okay? Okay, something like this is fine. So let's select everything from this bottom side here, and then G, X, move it outwards a little bit. That's what we need. These ones can go in, just to make it straight. Okay, well, we could do these ones too from there. Extrude it to the x-axis and hold Control and then snap it to this one. We talked about snapping in the previous video, so yeah, I'm not going to repeat that. So snapping isn't really that accurate, so you want to move it inwards a little bit more. Move it outwards. Okay. Okay, you know what? These ones, hold on. Oh, okay. I get it now. It's a little bit on the side. I don't know. I just practiced this right, like not 5 minutes ago. I don't know why I'm stalling like this. Let's we're not deleting anything. We'll just take some of these and then move it out just a little bit. GX is like a soft blend between inwards and outwards. So once we're getting here, that's when we're gonna know exactly where it belongs. But as of now, we only need, okay, come over here and take this vertex and then delete it. So we only need from here to here for now. So all we want to do now is press Alt E and then extrude faces along normals. We're gonna extrude that inwards like so. Let's see how that does. Okay, so everything got from here now. Everything we got from here now, we're gonna move some of them down. So like these ones all the way to here. Move them down a bit. So G and then Z. Move it down just a tad bit. So okay, just a notification. Hold on, let me put my phone on silent. Yeah, I believe that must have added a vibration sound or something. But anyways, let's just move on. Doesn't spoil anything. So let's just move some of these vertices around. Probably move this one out a bit. So let's come to the second one and try to soften the blow on this side. So take those two vertices right there and G twice to slide them out a little bit. And this one possibly. So we'll take this guy again and then Control R, add in 1 or 2 vertices. Let's add 2. Let's put this one all the way up here and then press Control S to smoothen that. So I don't think this one is supposed to come out a little bit. So I just forgot about everything I just did. So G and then X, move it outside or towards the X axis, but not too much. Just move it a little bit so it doesn't come out up here. So let's take some of these on the side here and then move those out, G and then X, so you can have a little bit more coverage on that side for the flat panel. Also, this one here, so you can move these on the y-axis a little bit just to cover everything there. So, and you guys, the ones here, including this one and this, everything under here, we could move them down a bit, G and then Z, move them a tad bit downwards. Okay. Yeah, this seems okay. So on this last part here, you can come over here and press X and delete the face on this side. So let's move this up a bit. And now the vertices on this side, what we're going to do is these two here, we're just going to go ahead and press X and then solve vertices. So we have this. So now this one kind of come out a little bit, so we can ease the transition from here to the other side. So let's move this out. Yeah, just like that. And I think we're done with it. So now let's go ahead and this vertex connection here and here. So we're going to delete that and replace it with, X delete edges and replace it with something coming from the other end of it. So press F. So yeah, let's get some vertices, everything all the way to the top. We're gonna extrude them on the X axis and then hold Control and then snap it to this vertex here. Hopefully we snap it well. G, X, and then snap. Yeah, that seems good enough. So let's hold, select these 4 vertices and press F. And okay, we could actually move this with a little bit down and move it towards on the Y axis. So now everything on this side, now we want to hit Alt E and then faces along normals and just bring that up a little bit. So let's see what we got. You could press G and move it on the X axis just a little, and on this last spot you can select the face and then X and delete faces. So we're left with something here which is hold on, which is an empty back face. It's due to the extrusion, but I don't know how I could have avoided that, so let's just fix it. So select 4 vertices, these 4, and then press F. Deselect the ones at the back and then keep pressing F till you get to the top. So now let's go back here and yeah, let's fill in this face. So select these ones. Hold on. These ones here, press F and then press FF. Yeah, I think we're cool. So press A and then Shift N to dissolve, to recalculate the normals, and then just right click on the right click in object mode and then shade smooth. Yeah, So let's adjust this a little bit. We could do to adjust some of these vertices so we don't get tight angles like that. So this here is cool. So now we need to get to the top over here and get something that looks closely like this. Might not look exactly, but a little bit close. So X and delete this face. Let's see, GG, slide this up. So we can get a good angle to the top. So go to the side view and then let's just extrude things to get to the top here. So extrude 1, 2, keep extruding so you get to the top. Just put as many as I am. I don't really know how much we're gonna need, but let's just do it like so. So now we want to take everything that we just did and move it to the back so it can touch the surface of this panel right here. So let's do this. This is basically rough part of modeling. So just don't think about perfection here at all. Well, you're going to spend 40 years modeling one car. That's only if you're a professional already. That's when, it won't take that long. As of me, I am no professional, so I just do this. So let's keep adjusting. We don't want to make these parts a little bit thinner so we can fit into here. So GG, slide this down. So as of here, we are going to, we're going to create a bump, which that looks like this one. Something just, remotely looks like it. So let's take these 4 vertices that are back here and shift D to duplicate them. Press P, separates selection. So let's try to select it. Okay, I think it's selected now. So enter edit mode and press A, and then extrude Y and just bring it outside like so. So you can let the top one be at the end there. So let's see how far it goes. Move it to the back. So you can take this one, just slide it, GG, just slide it. And well, this one, GJ. Let's take these 2 and then slide it way down here, all the way down here. Bring this one out a little bit. Just something like that. Let's put another one here. GG, C, and then bring it out. So what I want to do now is to press A and then Alt E to extrude faces along normals. So just do that. Yeah. And everything on the back here, we're gonna just make them a little bit slimmer. So GG, slide. Okay, this one can't go down, so you're gonna just press G and then Shift Y, just so you can move it anywhere except the Y-axis. So just move it down, and then until R, we can add a loop cut, E, and then bring it to the bottom. So let's add another loop cut here, somewhere around to the center, and another one here. Yeah, I think this is okay. So these 2 vertices, you want to press X and then delete them. So select these 2 down here, press F twice to cover that, and we can now slide these 2 towards the bottom a little bit. And this one too needs some adjustment. You can slide it in and then back just a little. So Ctrl R at the back here, press E and then F, and just get this inwards. So just select everything at the back here, and then G, Y to move it out of the way so it doesn't show at all. Okay, I think we're good. So just Ctrl R, E, S, and bring one just slightly close, not too much. And we have something that looks like this. Shape smooth, A, Shift N, and recalculate those normals. So I think these ones are kind of good to go. Just probably move them inwards a little bit. G, Shift Y. Yeah, you could enter if you want. Then 2. So anyways, let's go back to this one. We can move these ones out so we can, just rest it on the surface right there. And this one too, let's move it out a little bit. Okay, now what we want to do now is add another loop cut right here in this part here. So we can just move this again and take the ones at the back from here to here and extrude them on the y-axis. Just have that and extrude it again on the y-axis. So now we have this. So now let's go to the side view and then just extrude this up again. So extrude, extrude, extrude here and here, here, and then the last one here. So we could make this thinner from here. Just move this one on the side. Could slide it too, actually. So keep sliding till you get something that is fairly thin. So move it back. Move it on back. And these ones, move them back. It actually make this a little bit, puffy like that. So now we have a lot to adjust on this side, so we can just select everything here and just push it back on the x-axis, GX, and just make sure you're touching or fairly touching. Select GX, hold Control, and select GX. Control GX. And okay, GX. Yeah, this is what we have now. Smooth this to the side, and yeah. So these ones we could just adjust them a little bit. GG, slide to the corner, and this one to the corner, and these two at the back here we could just extrude them on the y-axis once. And make sure they're touching or fairly touching at least. So extrude them out and then hold Control, snap it here. Let's just fill this up and then select some here if you used to fill it up. And yeah, you can do that too. Hold on before we continue. We're going to add one loop cut in the center here, and now we use that to fill up this side. Press SF. Oops, just 2 Fs, and let's take everything here and everything on this side too. Okay, sorry, this one actually comes left and that one comes upwards. First of all, let's move these ones back a little bit, and this one too. And let's take everything and then extrude on the y-axis just a little bit. And we have that for now. Let's Ctrl R and add a loop cut here. So this one on top, we're gonna G and move it to the X on the X-axis. Let's move it up a bit. So yeah, let's leave that there for now. So we have open space at the back here too. So let's try to fix that. S and S. Okay, fill that up. So take this and X and delete faces. All right, we're good to go for now. Now this one on this side here, we can just take it and extrude it on the X-axis. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm kind of seeing a roadblock somewhere around here. Okay, we have an open back face, so let's just correct that. First of all, delete this face and select everything you need here to fill to fill it up in the back. Okay, so now we need to correct everything on this side. Let me go ahead and isolate that for now. So this is what we have. Hold on. First of all, recalculate as normal so we can understand what's going on. Okay. We're probably going to need another loop cut on the side. Let's move this here. Yeah, so let's just take this and press F like this side, and just take here too, and then press. I don't know if I should. Okay, no, we're not filling it in there. So we're taking everything. Sorry, it's on here, and then extrude X, and then fill in this face right here, and then fill in this face right here. We have that, so let's just go ahead and fill it in. So we can just use J or the knife tool to fill everything up together. S and okay, you can add Control R here and add one loop cut, then Control B, bevel it, or you could just add two. Either way works. So J and here to J. So GG, slide this over, and this one needs to be filled up. So we'll take everything here and press F. Oops. For the top, press S. For the top here too, press F. And we're gonna fill every other thing in center. So we just select one side there and just press F like 3 times. Yeah, and we're good to go. So take these ones and then G, Shift, Y, and move it up a bit. Yeah, so that that can touch appropriately. So G, X, and that looks good. So I want to make this one a little bit thinner. So G, and then move it towards the Y axis. So a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think that is quite good enough. So what's left now is this top. It's not really necessary, but I feel like I just need to do it. So I'm going to take this one, GG, slide it down, and then press C to move it up a bit. There's still quite a lot to do. That's why I'm, looks like I'm rushing things. So hope you can keep up. So let's move this down. And we're going to Control R here and add a loop cut that will face here and adds the same type here too. And I'm going to select the 4 faces for here and here and press X and delete faces. So we're still going to select those faces and then right click and then go to loop tools and then just bridge those stuff. So it might get twisted like this, so you can just go to this settings here and reduce the twist and everything will be okay. And if you right click and you check and you didn't see loop tools, just go to edit, preferences, and then go to add-ons, and you can just search here for loop tools, and this is it. All you have to do is enable it. So now let's continue. So now we have a boxy corner. We don't like that. I never use that except on some hard surface stuff like a table or so. But if it's some things as organic as this, I do not use boxy. Just slide everything to the corner like this one. GG, slide it to the end, and here too, just GG, slide it to the end. Press A and then press M and merge by distance. So that will remove everything that are overlap, all the vertices that are overlapping. So we can now add a cut here and a flow cut here. So for this side, we could move it a little bit on the y-axis and Control R on this side. Hold on. Control R on this side, and we could move everything down a little bit. So move this down, Control R, another one, and then move this up quite a bit. So just so this looks organic, like it was placed by a human, because I'm pretty sure this isn't exactly how it's supposed to look, just because of whatever is going on with the rubber production. That's why it ended up looking like this. If they could get it to look perfect, they would have. Well, I don't know, but why not? So let's smoothen this out, and we have this finished. So we'll try to make this look more presentable. So just Control R, remove this, goes to the top or towards the top, and this looks cool enough. And this part looks like it actually merges with this, but it doesn't. And I'm pretty sure this doesn't too, because this is rubber and this is metal. Well, anyways, let us continue. I'm beginning to talk too much. So the next part I'm going to face now is this little thing here. It's kind of it's something that goes up here and kind of stops here. But I'm going to make it go into this, so we don't have any weird looking parts. So select this. Okay, hold on. This one is kind of poking out of the body here. Let's just move this in. G and then X. just a little bit. Or we could add one more loop cut here, and then select this one, there, this one, G, X, and move it in. So we don't have that much of a change between those two edges. And this one too, I think I need to move in forwards a little bit. So let's just take all this and G, X, and move it inwards a little bit. That should be cool. Okay, we're going back in, and we'll select this vertex all the way from here. Yes, from here all the way down to here for now. So let's just Shift D, duplicate that, press P, and separate selection. So now we have this. Okay, next thing to do is now to make this shape right here. So from the side view, you can go in and press A, go to wireframe, and keep pressing Ctrl S, because for some reason Blender keeps crashing when I go to wireframe view. I don't know why that happens. So smooth this a little bit. So everything here you want to press G, Y, and move it on the X axis a little bit, so that you see this wire right here. This represent the mesh right here. So you want to make it just stop at the beginning of the whatever is here. So now you want to go to the front view. Before doing that, go to object mode, select everything here, press this / key so you can isolate them. So now we need our, okay, seems like we did not select it. Go back. Okay, I will select everything. And we have that. So go to the front view back, and let's see what we can do about this. So take this one and extrude it to the other side. Extrude E and then move it to the X axis somewhere around here.
That thing has a force.
Okay. Select these two and then press X to meet these edges. So now this one can just extrude it up, and just trying to create it from just a little knowledge of how it looks like. So extrude here and then press F on this one. Now you can join it. So now let's move it up a little bit. So what you want to do here now is on this vertex, you're going to press Ctrl Shift and then B to bevel the vertex. So you're going to add 3 right there, so you can have that kind of curve. Yeah. So on this one here, we're going to just add 2 edges here. So take everything from here, extrude on the y-axis just a little bit on this side. That's too much. Just going to do this, and this one is going to come down. Everything here is going to be extruded up, pick E and then Z, and snap it to this one here, fill in this face. And we're going to do almost the same thing for the other side. So we just press here and then press F, S, and then S. So now everything on this side here, including whatever is on top here, which is this line that goes straight. So you're going to extrude that on the x-axis towards the inside. Okay. So now go to the side view and take everything from the top all the way to this side, I think. So you're going to Alt E and then extrude faces along normals. Just bring it out a little bit. Just something like this. And deselect everything that's on the top. We're going to ease this out a little bit. So G and then G, Y, G. Okay, that looks cool. So I'm going to select this, everything here, and then delete the face that created there. Sorry, face, not edges. So I think we have a back face that's opening. Yes, we do. So we're going to fill that in. Press S and press F all the way to the top until it's complete. You can keep pressing this. It doesn't do anything after it has reached the end. So now let's continue from here. Okay, what next? What next? Next. Okay, you can just basically fill the top on this side here and do the same here too. Okay, now that's not what's supposed to happen. So from here, you should actually have a loop cut that comes all the way here. So Ctrl R, hit that one that's right here. So we can press F on this side to fill it up, and press F this side to fill it up, and press F on the side to fill it up. So now the last spot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. We need to be careful. Oh, okay, sorry. Everything is okay. So we have one vertex down here. So press F to select these two at the back. Sorry. And press F to fill that in. Press A, Shift N to recalculate the normals and then shade smooth. So now we can just arrange this to look remotely as good as what is there in the reference image. So smooth this back a little bit. And these could be straightened out. Smooth this. And this out. So Control R here and press E to align to the right hand side, and then just make it fairly tight. And this side too could actually get some tightening, just a little bit. And Control R on this side, and then press E and just move it all the way to this side. Yeah, we got something close that looks like it. So select these. I think it's a little bit too long, so we're gonna scale this on the x-axis and then move it a little bit back. And let's see what we got here. Smooth this out a little bit. And this one too. So now I think that could serve as it. Yeah, this is basically good enough. So we have a little hole right here. We could choose not to put it. We could choose to put it, but if you want to, this is how you do that. So let's hold on and press this. Just tighten this. So we're gonna just cheat here and take these three faces. Press I to inset them once. Sorry, just inset it once, and then inset it again. Press I. And simply have 1, 2, 3 here. I could just right click and then use loop tools again and press circle. So now we have this, so scale it down. Sorry, I turned on proportional editing by mistake, so turn it off here or press O. Then scale this down, rotate it. So it's rotating now. Well, if you want to rotate it on the x-axis, okay, it actually works. But if the x-axis is not really aligning with the mesh, and it's beginning something like this, you could just change this to local. Okay, you can rotate X to rotate on the axis of the actual of the selected faces, on the normals of selected faces. Okay, but if you don't want to do that, you can just go back to global and then press rotate X and press X again. But now, since it's in the same spot, you won't actually see the difference. I'll bring this up later when we actually need to do that. So enough talk, let's just put this in, scale it up a little bit. And then what you want to do before creating your hole, you have to inset and then extrude that inwards. Yeah, so now you have that. There's your hole. So yeah, what else? Okay, now we'll move on to this spot right here. Everything under. So let's de-isolate that. We have this, and hold on, I need to add something here. Yeah, just leave it like that. We could add it, I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna add something under here. Oh yeah, this one is supposed to come down a little bit more than that, so no harm done. We could just move it down a little bit. We could actually find where it goes later on for this. Okay, oh yeah, that seems like the perfect spot. So I'm going to take this one again and select the edges. I quite like to use vertex mode. So I'm going to select the edges all the way down to here. So Shift D, duplicate that, and press P. Separate selection. So now I've been trying to select that like a mad person. Okay, we did it there. So checking. So now go back, press Tab, and then go to side view, press A, and then, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Press A, extrude Z, and then S to scale, and then press Z, and then press 0 to scale everything on a 0, a flat line. So you can move everything to be on this, on the same level with this one, which is hopefully, oh yeah, it's not the same level. Yeah, I ran into the same problem the last time. So what you want to do now is take this one, hide it for now, and take everything here, plus this one, and go to press Tab to edit mode, All we want to do now is select everything. Okay, before you do that, select this bottom part, press H to hide it. Now select everything here, and then Control Shift Alt and then S to share this, and then press Y to share it on the Y-axis. So move it and do it, and then move this up a little bit so it come on the same line with this one here. So now we have a flatter curve down here, and let's just try to make this look cooler. So Alt H to bring this back. So now we can move it up one step. I still have something here. So this one here, we're going to take everything on the side. Sorry, let's just work on this only. So take these two vertices and then GG slide it back a little bit. And then extrude it on the Y-axis. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just makes it look better. So gonna move this down and okay, that was full enough. So GG slide is back, and okay. So we can see everything here is actually entering what is on top. So we're gonna take from here to whatever is here and slide it down. GG, slide this to the bottom, and yeah, we have that. So this one too is coming down, and okay. So our main reason for putting this part is actually to get this gap right here. It's like actually the key defining features that you know that, oh yeah, this is a McLaren interior. Yeah, so everything here, press A and then G, X to move it outwards a little bit so it can stay on the same line with this rubber part we added earlier. So now, what we're going to do is Control R and add a loop cut, sorry. Yeah, we want to add a loop cut there, so GG and slide it up somewhere around here, not at the center, but almost. So Control R and add another loop cut, something close to here. And let's see. I think this one is actually good enough for this size. So we're going to take everything from here to here, press X, and then delete faces. So we're going to add another loop cut here, Control R, and put this one very close. So like something like this, and Control R, and another loop cut here. So we have something that is fairly a curve, but not really. So let's see, something like this will be nice. So Control R, add another loop cut here, bring it close. So Control R, add one here, make it curvy like the other one. All right, this is cool. So I'm going to take everything and then extrude it towards the back. Let's see. Press E and then X and move it back. So we don't like seeing something like this coming here. So we're going to scale this on the X-axis and press 0. So we can do that. So let's move everything out in case we need this part to fill up a space later on the interior. So Control R here and add a mid cut. Press E to align to this side. And let's push it towards the edge. And then Control R here again. Press E and then F to align it. Sorry. GTE and then F to align it to the other side. So to be straight. And we have that. Okay. Just love power. Yeah. But my battery should get me through the entire tutorial. So let's get this part good. So tighten here and okay. I don't think we have anything else to tighten. So let's just shade smooth this. And Control R E and move this up. And also do that for the other side. Let's move everything up for now. GC. I don't know why it was that low. So Control R and move this up very close. So we're going to take everything from here, and to the other end. Sorry. The other end here, and just go all the way to the top. Shift D, duplicate that, press P, and then separate selection. Okay, the power is back. So press tab, go to object mode, get this one into edit mode, and then these two vertices, these two tiny ones here and here, we're going to dissolve that. Press X and dissolve vertices. So I'm going to take this vertex here and all the way to this one, everything in the center there. So extrude Z and then snap it on this one on the side. Yes, so now we can fill this place up and fill this space up. So these ones aren't actually on the same level, but that's okay. we can move everything to the same level with this one. Easy. And just leave it at that. So press A and then press I to inset faces. Okay, we can leave this. This is okay. Is it? So let's do that again. So inset faces and get your knife tool, press K, and then select here. If you want to go straight line upwards, just press Z to align to the Z axis. So gonna do that to the other side. When you're done, just right click to go and do another cut. Yes. So do this again for the side and press enter. So everything here to here, I'm gonna GG and slide that up, press A, M, and merge by distance. So everything here, we're gonna delete the faces in between. So X and delete faces. Sorry, X delete faces. So press A, and we'll come to this side. And all we're gonna do is just extrude everything to be as thick as this one here. Just press X and just align everything here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, right there. So now we're gonna press Ctrl R and Ctrl B to bevel that since it's a straight extrusion. So we have that. So come here over to the side and let's just add new vertices here. So Ctrl R, E, and move this up. So as we need these to go inside some more. So this is G and then Z. Once I'm moving up, you can see it's changing the angle of bentness here. So just move that up first, and then we're gonna add another lip cut here, so we can get that angle back. Yeah. So you can take, okay, since everything is coming out towards a little bit here, we'll still need to move everything back. But let's just do this first on the other side. Okay, it's actually good here, so I will know what to do later. So the angle here is actually already wrong, so I don't know. So press E and F, smooths up. So let's add another one, so, and fix that. So we're gonna select these two and then go to top view, press A, and we're gonna share this. So Control Shift Alt S and move this a little bit inside. Let's see, that brings it out. Control Shift up twice. Okay, that seems good enough. So yeah, now we have that. Okay, GX. Move that in a little bit. Okay, so shade smooth. And yeah, we'll calculate the normals so we can have for this one too. So it can look good enough. So Alt H the other guy. Okay, not these ones. Press H here. Okay. So yeah, this still looks very good. Let's see if I can move this in a little bit. So GX. And yeah, everything looks good. So now the last part for this tutorial is this thick rubber line right here. Yeah, this is basically the easiest part of this tutorial. Nothing fancy there. So let's just take here. Okay, first of all, we want to just try to align arrange this better. So just try to get a straight line out of them. Maybe not too straight, but you know, straight enough. GG, slide this down. GG, slide this down. And here, let's do Control S and let's see. Okay, so everything from here, just double click here, or if you're using the other control, just Alt and right click there. So we're going to Shift D, duplicate that, and press P to separate selection. So we're going to take that one, just duplicate it, and everything from here to this one here. So press X and dissolve vertices, so this line can come straight down instead of going that right angle curve. Okay, so the first step to getting our rubber is press A, and we'll move everything on the x-axis, GX, and move it inwards just a little bit, and we're gonna extrude towards the x-axis again. So E and then X to bring it out equal distance to what you moved it in. So yeah, that seems cool enough. So 3 side view, and then Alt E to, sorry, Alt E. Okay, sorry, A, Alt E. Okay, yeah. I don't know I was getting a different menu. Don't know what that is. So extrude faces along normal. So do this and just bring them out. Maybe not too much, so, but something like this. So from the first end, we're going to take one side of it and then GG slide it inside a little bit so you can get something like a pyramid shape. So take the second one and GG slide it inwards too. Yeah, something like that is cool. So, but everything we have now is staying on the edge of the metal, so we need everything to come inwards just a little bit. So take these ones and move it in for it, just, just a little. And these ones too. Just move it in. We can try to recreate this same gap in between. Hope you can see my mouse. So, and do this for the other ones. It's kind of a lame way I could have come up with something better, but I didn't. As I said, I'm not a professional. So let's just keep doing this. Move this down. Well, you can do racks for wrists. In the process, you can just try to give the edges equal distances. So some of them we do not need. So let's just move set them around. That's the appropriate size. Sorry, the appropriate levels. Stick this, move it in. Take this one. Okay, my palm is sweaty. Let's hold this in. And these ones here shouldn't go that deep, so let's just try to ease it in to a perfect whatever. So let's take this and move it back like so. Okay, this seems very good. Good enough, at least. So we're gonna take add Control R to add loop cut here. So E, align to the back, and Control R again, and put one on top here. So we're gonna do that for the other side too. So Control R and add one on top here. So press A, Shift N to recalculate normal. So let's just try to make this cool side tight so we can make it look cool for a finished product. So let's tighten this part and see where we need. Okay, we can add one more here. Control R, press E and press F to bring this back where it's a little bit. So we've gotten the side settled, so let's just deselect it and move these ones away a little bit. So yeah, this looks good enough. So ladies and gentlemen, you have that. Once again, check your roles. Okay, everything is good. Everything is good. So we have that. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial series. Sorry, this tutorial episode. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button so I can reach more people. And hit the subscribe button so you guys can get me to 5,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it if that happens very soon. Yeah. Thanks for watching again, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video.